AyeeMikeques15 here, back with the second story time of the story times that I promised you guys. And this story time is gonna be a story time about, if I say story time one more time, I'm just gonna kill myself. But this story video is gonna be a video when I met my friend Light Post. Everybody knows Light Post, the crazy ass nigga, but y'all don't really know our story and how we met and how we became friends. I just told y'all who he was and everything. So this is a video on who he is, how we met, what's his background and everything. So I'm just tell you that video because everybody's been asking, how'd y'all meet, like what happened, like the whole story. So everybody wanna know the story. I'm gonna just tell the story. But before we start the story time, everybody go get your bag of hot lettuce, your cup of juice boxes, and we're gonna get the story time popping right now. It all happened back in the 4th grade in California, Bakersfield, if y'all don't know. That's where I lived half my life when I was 12, and I moved to Arkansas. But we're not talking about the Arkansas story, we're talking about when I was in Bakersfield, California. So in the 4th grade, I had this class, I really forgot the teacher's name. I think it was Miss Cole. Can I say teacher's name? I don't know. I don't know if I can say teacher's name on YouTube or not, but I'm pretty sure I can. Miss Clark, I guess. I think that was her. I think that was her name. Fuck. I fucking hope that was her name. I know a couple people in that class. I didn't know a lot, but I know a couple. And one dude, he was so bad. Like, he was like just bad in that class. The first day of school, we went to class. Dude just throwing paper at people and everything. I'm like, damn, this dude is bad as shit. Like, ain't nobody gonna control what? Nobody? Somebody get this. Like, nobody tried to control this nigga. Like, he was just bad as shit. And he just didn't give a damn if he got in trouble. He got in trouble, he had to go sit outside. So he went to go sit outside. He kept opening the door, peeking through the door, looking through the door. You know what, this nigga is bad as shit, okay? He needs his ass whooped, he need to get taught a lesson. Somebody throw this nigga in the corner and just smack his shit real quick. But like, this nigga is bad as hell, okay? Like, dead ass, he look like he has no home training. Like, I just don't like him at all. I hate him so much. Like why is he so bad? Just chill out, my nigga. Let the teacher, like, I really hated him. Like, the first time we met, I hated him so much. A couple of days passed in the classroom. We had to sit next to each other, of course. That's how we met, basically. So we had to sit next to each other, and after our class, we had a recess. So he had to stay after, because he threw something at me, and I got mad. And I told him, stop throwing it at me, and he didn't stop, so we had to stay after class, talk to the teacher and everything. And she said, if I let you two go to recess, will you behave? We said, yeah. Of course, she said, yeah. So I'm talking way too fast, I feel like. My fault, okay. Yeah, so we said, yeah, of course we'll behave. We just went outside to recess, and we like, okay, look, we gotta stop this and everything. So we made our truce, we shook each other's hands, then we went on about our business. We didn't even hang out with each other at recess, because he wasn't the type of guy that I wanted to hang out with at school. So I didn't hang out with him at all. I didn't talk to him, only in class when we had to do our group projects. That's the only time I talked to him. But school was very difficult for me, to be honest. Like, I just had to cope with everything. And it just felt like it was just too hard for me. But he was smart, like deadass, he was smart, but he just didn't like school. Like he was smart, but he didn't like school. So he helped me a lot with my homework and everything. So we became close and everything. So this one day we had to do this little project or some shit. It wasn't a huge project. Like, y'all those little science fair projects you have to do on the poster board in like the 4th or 5th grade and all that shit. So we had to do one of those out of like the foam earth balls or some shit like that. So I had to go to his house to do it. So we was going to his house. He kind of lived far from me, like I told you guys on the last story time, whatever. He lived in that same neighborhood where, you know the story time where I said he hit the girl? He lived in that neighborhood. So we went to his house. Remember his parents, I think his dad died, his mom, I don't know. But something like that. He doesn't live with his parents. He lives with the grandparents. They taking care of him basically his whole life. So we went to his grandparents' house, and they lived on the east. So we went over there. It was like, man, like this is different from where we live. So we going to his house. Don't get me wrong, we lived in the hood, but like where he lived, it was the hood. Like he like kids in the street with bikes, people still smoking like next to the trash can, like just a whole block. Like, it was just crazy. Like, we went to his house. I got out, knocked on the door, tried to make sure it was his house. I said, Light Post here? He said, oh yeah, he's here. Remember, his name isn't really Light Post. That's just the name I gave him for the story time. And his grandpa said, oh yeah, he's here, he back here. So he let me in the house. He didn't even ask who I was. He just let me in the house. I'm like, okay. So I walked in. He was back there playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm like, okay, shit. I mean, you know it's got a multiplayer, right? So we just started playing GTA San Andreas, just playing that the whole time. We forgot about our project. We was late with our project, and we just didn't really do it. But that's when I got to know him. Like okay, we both into video games. We both like video games. He was bad. I guess I could call myself bad, but I wasn't as bad as he was. Like, he was just hard. He was just the kid that you don't want to have. That nigga was just bad as shit. Like, I'm telling you now, he was just bad as hell. But everything else, but he's cool. He a cool dude. Like, he has not really no problems and everything. Like, he a cool dude to get along with. Only if he trusts you. Like, he He has a big trust problem. I don't know why. Like this dude, he grew up so fast, and like he just like it's like he knows the world. He knows everything. He knows guns. He knows violence. He knows jail. He knows death and everything. Like I'm dead. I don't think I learned about death and dead people, people dying until I was like, I think this 4th grade, actually, 3rd grade or some shit. Like I didn't know what it was, but it felt like he knew what it was his whole life. Cause like his parents died when he was such a young age, and he grew up in like where he was. So I'm like, he got a hard ass life. So I invited him to my house. Remember, I still kind of lived in the hood, not really the hood. Like, if it makes sense, I hope it makes sense. But I didn't really live like in that type of area. But it was a good but bad type of area. Like, okay, I don't know. I really don't know how to put it. But we invited him to my house. We had dinner and everything. Okay, so we becoming best friends right now. Okay, it's like this is my nigga right now. This is my homie. He helped me with my homework. I help him with some stuff. We just help each other out. We failed the science project, but it's okay. Cause look, we still homies now. Like that was the past, so like fuck that. But yeah, man, like we growing. Shit. Got an eyelash on my eye. But yeah, so we growing up together, man. We just cool, having fun. So a couple years go by, okay? That's when I'm leaving California, leaving Brecksville, California. In the 6th grade, he went to a different school, but I still know him. We still communicate and everything. So we just talk like, bro, I'm moving to Jonesboro, Arkansas. He's like, dang, really, man? Like this is dead ass our last time fucking communicating with each other. But remember, throughout this whole time, we had so much memories. Like through the 4th and 6th grade, we had so much memories. All these story times happened, everything happened. The 6th grade, man. Like the 6th grade is the year where he hit the girl. Like everything happened in 6th grade. I think that's where like we matured. Like okay, 4th grade, you bad. 5th grade, this nigga's horrible. 6th grade, this nigga's a gangster ass motherfucking nigga. He'll shoot you in the lip. Like dead ass, this shit is crazy as hell. Like man, we gotta do something before you go, bro. Like man, like for real, we really do gotta do something before I go. So I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey bro, real quick though, we finna go to the cemetery to look at my parents' graves. You wanna come with me? I'm like, I've never been to a cemetery before. I never seen like what it looks like. I see what it looked like. We drove past it, but I never walked in the gates of a cemetery with a whole like. I never did that. This is my first time. So I'm like, sure, let's go. So we went, and I was walking through, but like dead. I never felt like everything was. I never felt like everything was looking at me at once. Like I was just walking slow, just looking. Just everything was just like that. It was just crazy as shit. Like, damn. So we went to his parents' grave. He was just looking at it. He was just looking. Amazing. He was just talking to him. I'm like, I don't want to go through this, man. So like, real quick. If y'all ever lost a parent, I'm sorry. Like, I'm dead. I can't imagine, man. I'm sorry for your loss. If you ever lost a parent, I lost like grandparents and everything, but a parent, man, like that's hard. That's hard. I'm sorry for your loss if you did. But then we just gonna skip past to the day I was leaving. So the day I was leaving, he came, he seen me, man. He was like, yo, bro, keep your head up, man. Started crying. Like, Dad, he started crying. I've never seen him cry. He didn't even cry at his parents' grave, but that's probably because he went to go see it like a lot. So I don't expect him to cry every time he goes. But like he was crying. He was like, bro, keep your head up. He gave me a handshake and a hug type. Like I can't do it because I'm not with him, but I try to like you know that. He gave me that. He was crying. I was like, don't cry, bro. Don't cry. A year or two later, I seen on Facebook and everything. Oh shit, Light Post got shot and everything. I'm like, nah. So I'm like, hold on, cause like, alright, when I moved, like it distant to this, what? We grew apart, okay? Distant, but we grew apart. I'm like, so we didn't really talk, but he got shot. Like, is he dead? Like, I'm so confused. So I don't know what to do. I still had a grandpa number, so I called his grandpa. I asked, is he good? Cause yeah, he'll be fine. He only got shot twice and everything. I'm like, shit, it's fine. I'm like, did time really fly this fast? Like, what is he doing? Like, what did he do to get shot? I'm just confused as shit. And then that's when I talked to him again. It's been like a year or two. And that was the last time I talked to him too. So it's right now, it's been 4 years. 4 years since I talked to him. I think 3 or 4 years. I don't know. I'm bad with dates. I swear I am. Like, only thing I remember is my birthday and Christmas. That's it. But It's been a while since we talked again. Honestly, don't know how he's doing, but nobody really said nothing about his condition or anything. Like, I mean, I know he got out the hospital walking perfectly fine and everything. He's good with that. But like, nobody told me if he got hurt or got shot again or dead or anything, because they would have told him. I hope. But I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. This is number 2 of 4, so tomorrow will be 3 of 4, then 4 of 4 on Christmas Day. Wait, what's today? Is today Christmas Eve? No, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. I'm caught on track. Alright, I'm finna upload this video right now. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Thank y'all for being here. AyeeMobb Nation, y'all the best in the world. Nobody topping y'all. Happy holidays, and I'm out.